Hello, welcome to Hollywood Radio. Once again, today's topic, and it is an ongoing hot topic, because everybody is wondering if Mr. Joaquin Phoenix is either A, losing it, or B, just an act. I personally think it's an act. I personally think that if most people know who the rap / hip-hop / American recordings producer is Rick Ruben, if most of you know who Rick Ruben is, I think that's exactly what Joaquin Phoenix is doing. I think that he is making a documentary with Ben Affleck's brother Casey Affleck, and I think it's an act and a documentary to maybe document the life and times of a young Rick Ruben and how he became to be known as a famous producer that he is.
I have to agree with you, Jeff. I too think this is all just an act. Joaquin Phoenix was on the Letterman show last night, or a couple nights ago. He tried to keep a straight face, but there were times when it cracked. Yeah. And I'm really glad, because I would really hate to see him go down the drain like his brother River Phoenix did, you know? So I'm glad that this happened. That's what I'm guessing. That's what happened. I'm guessing this is all just an act, and I hope that's all it is. So
it makes sense, because Rick Ruben originally was in his own band, and I think he was hip-hop a little bit and produced hip-hop, and that's what he started out. He started out Def Jam Records, which later became Def America Records, which later became, I guess, something else, and, now it's American Recordings. And he's produced notable acts like Tom Petty, got him back on his 2 feet again, and most notably the American Recordings sessions with Johnny Cash. So I honestly think that that's what Joaquin Phoenix is headed. That's where he's headed. That's what he's doing. He looks just uncannily like Rick Ruben in his latest getup, and the whole David Letterman thing, I just laughed my ass off at that.
Actually, maybe this is all like a publicity thing for the new movie, dude.
No, in his new movie, he's clean cut, short hair, and shaved, and no sunglasses, and he talks.
But I mean, like, maybe this is all like to get people to see the movie. Like, oh, Joaquin went nuts after this movie. I mean, how does one person go from being sane, in recording a movie, and then automatically you just drop into being a nutcase like he tried to play off last night on the Letterman show?
I don't know. It's like, if you remember who Andy Kaufman was, Andy Kaufman actually got a professional wrestler on there that apparently he had made fun of before, weeks or months back before, and did the whole, I'm a wrestler kind of thing, and actually had the wrestler on, and apparently Andy Kaufman supposedly got hurt and had a neck brace on, and the wrestler actually punched Andy Kaufman in the face, and Andy Kaufman threw David Letterman's coffee on him and went after him, and David Letterman's like, well, I think you could say or do a few of those things, and after a while it turned out that it was all an act.
So do you think Joaquin was waiting for Letterman to punch him in the face last night?
I don't know, but I thought he was when he got up and took his sunglasses off at the end of the interview, but it turned out he just gave Dave Letterman a half hug and shook his hand and said, thanks for having me on the show. But I just love Dave's, the best line that David Letterman, when he ripped into Joaquin was, was after he showed the new movie clip that Joaquin had no idea what was on the clip. He said, okay, Joaquin, well, sorry you couldn't be here tonight, but I think it's all an act. If it's not, then an Academy Award performance, because I thought it was.
Yeah, if anything, that performance last night between Joaquin and David Letterman was excellent. It was very entertaining. We hope for the sake of Joaquin Phoenix that, this is all just an act and nothing more than that. We hope he's not going in the direction of River Phoenix, who died on Halloween 1993. I remember that morning very, very well. Anyway, any last words, Jeff?
Sayonara, and we are now called Hollywood Radio, not Radio MGK, for personal reasons. Thank you very much.
Don't really know him, so that's why I haven't said much, but